Yo, I think we're recording. So this is the second time I'm recording this video because I fucked it up the first time. Because I'm a little slow, as they like to say in the industry. But anyways, today, I'm gonna show y'all how to make a Whoppa with the Choppa type beat. I asked y'all on my Instagram, what type of tutorials I should start making because I really want to get into this more. And someone said Whoppa with the Choppa type beat. So if I can Whoppa with the Choppa type beat. So if I can figure out how to throw that up here, if my editor can figure that out, aka me, that would be beautiful. If not, whatever. Follow me on Instagram too. I'll have that link down below. Whatever. So I made this beat today, with Cat Lightning. I'll throw his at down below too. He sent me this sample. This shit was so hard. I had to use this like immediately. I immediately heard Whoppa on it. Right, very basic. Good sample. Really fuck with it. Got that brass sound that that WAP really fucks with. So, anyways, oh shit, I'm already fucking this shit up, bro. God damn it. Anyways, back to what the fuck I was talking about. Oh my fucking god, I keep hitting. Oh my god, I'm fucking it all up right now. Holy shit. Anyways, so meant to hit control there, hit shift, and that was brutal. So I started off with the hi-hats. The bounce on the 808 hi-hat snare is all very similar to Detroit. This is kind of where the inspiration for that Florida sound comes from, is that very up-tempo sound. This beat is sitting at 207 BPM. And these beats really hit hard. They have hella perks, everything like that. You would hear similar bounce in like a Crispy Life, Babytron type shit. But this is how the hi-hats sound. And obviously, it's very, very basic. I pretty much copied this pattern over, and then just added this roll-in right here at the end of the fourth bar. And that was the start of that. And then the next thing I added was like this pitched up snare that you'd hear in a lot of like Detroit music. Very, very basic on the on every two. Very simple, nothing too crazy. The next thing I added was the 808. Most of the time for these types of beats, they're in one note. Even if the sample's got crazy like chords or whatever, it's normally on one note sometimes. But me personally, I like to keep it on one note. It sounds harder. Sometimes it sounds out of key. Please do not kill me in the comments. I do not want to hear it. I argue with a wall, bro. Argue with a fucking wall. Anyways, sorry. This is what the 808 sound like. Very basic. There's a second pattern in here. For these types of beats, you want to keep the 808s pretty basic because the perk bounce really fills in the rest. That's where the sound kind of comes from, is all the perks that fill it in. So this is the 808. I'll find the second pattern in a minute so I can show you guys. Again, nothing too fucking crazy at all. Where's the other one? It would be awesome if I could find it first try. Right here. So it's that 4 to the floor pattern that you hear in Detroit, Detroit music, Florida music, wherever you listen to music, you'll probably hear something. I mean, they have fucking pop music, but yeah. So this is what that sounds like. And so so far, this could be a full beat on its own, right? Like, you don't need anything else. This could hit already. But I added hella perks. I think there's 6 in here from when I last counted in the last video. And then the 7th one with the scratch being played only a few times. As you can see, it's 3 times in the beat. But this is mainly for like transitions. But this is what the perks sound like their own little perk loop on their own. I'll break them down in just a second. Be awesome if my headphones didn't break. I thought my whole OBS just broke, bro. I was about to fight someone. Anyways, and so the first thing I used was the Zap from Exclusives Kit. Shout out Exclusive. In this exclusive Mega Stash. Definitely W Kit. Definitely recommend to anybody and everybody. I pretty much use this for all my go-to sounds. This is the first perk. The first perk I used was the Zap sound. Very basic, very simple, and it's pretty much for all of these beats. I have it hit I keep the same 4-bar pattern, and I just copy it over, because then once you add like a whole bunch of stupid shit in the second 4 bars, sometimes it can sound good, sometimes, most of the time it doesn't, in my personal opinion. But that's where that bounce kind of comes in that I was mentioning earlier. I personally, a lot of the if you have a lot of perks in your beat, it can sound good. You just have to do it properly, I guess, if that makes sense. There's some genres that do it and they have like 12 or 13 different perks. It's really all up to you, bro, to be completely honest. The next thing I added was from Poncho's kit, Poncho Stash Kit. Shout out Poncho. Again, W kit, definitely recommend. I added a cowbell. This is where I'm pretty sure the rest of the sounds come from, the rest of the perks. Definitely recommend. And I didn't tune this cowbell. Some producers are like, oh, you got to tune your cowbell for the beat, blah, 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 blah. I don't do that for these types of beats because it sounds fine how it is. But again, very basic bounce. Nothing too crazy on the cowbell. And then I added a common pain perk that you usually hear on like rod wave type beats. Again, just for the bounce. Take a shot with how many times I say bounce, bro. Like, fuck. Like, I hope you guys are starting to get the gist here. And then I added 2 different types of shakers. This is the first one. And then I added this like Zay shaker that you used to hear in like older Chicago music. They still use it in trap now, but I don't really hear it that often anymore. And then the scratch, like I said, for transitioning into like the bridge and the hook and things like that. You know, it plays 3 times throughout the beat, and it's, again, just for transitioning, rather than using a standard transition that you'd hear in like trap music and whatever other genre. This I just think sounds better, and it, again, doesn't play often at all. The last thing I added was a Zaytoven Vox, and very, very simple. Hits once in the second bar, and I liked how it sounded. And then this is the full beat. I didn't have Cat's tag at the time, so I wasn't able to throw it on, but this is the entire beat with my tag. And then if you're interested in purchasing it, DM me on Instagram. Again, that'll be either on the screen or down below in the caption. So hope you guys fucked with this. The English language is not that complicated. Oh my god. So I hope you guys fuck with the video, and let me know if I should make more of these tutorials. And this was kind of a shorter video. I'm still kind of testing things out. I really hope you guys do fuck with it though, because I do want to make more stuff like this, for sure. So please let me know down in the comments, but let me know. Hey, yo, Spinabenz, what the fuck? Anywho, that's all. Hope you guys enjoyed. Again, please let me know down in the comments if you want more tutorials like this. I really enjoy making this type of shit. And it helps me pay rent at the end of the month. Rent is due. The landlord is knocking on my door. So please, please watch the video. Anyways, bye.